Hi everyone, I'm Josh and I'm one of the visiting singing teachers at the University of Winchester. I love the fact that I'm getting to deliver these little videos to Music Centre. I spent so much time in the Music Centre in different ensembles or leading ensembles. It was such great fun. And I've got to work with lots of you since leaving just a couple of years ago, studying my Performing Arts and Voice degree, combined honours programme. So really great to be doing this. This little video is going to look at vocal health and hygiene. How do we look after our voice so that we can use it for longer periods of time? That's one of the things. How can we look after it so that we prevent injury from happening? So firstly, there's all the obvious things that will have an effect on our voice, like our diet, our exercise program. The normal daily things that we think about will have an effect on the voice. So making sure that we've got that right amount of exercise, we're eating the right things so that we're not getting tired, all those things. And then there's the other side of, what should we have, what shouldn't we have? To me, as a singing teacher, it doesn't matter necessarily what we eat before we go on stage. That not necessarily is going to have an effect on the voice, but it's just making sure that we are looking after ourselves as a whole. I'm just going to move over to water now and hydration. Hydration is one of the most important things for our muscles to be able to work efficiently and to keep our body hydrated and our brain functioning properly and all those other things. It takes 4 hours for water to reach the voice. 4 hours. So make sure that you are drinking plenty in advance. The daily recommended allowance is about 1.5 to 2 litres or something like that. But just drink what is comfortable for you. And I am talking about water here, not alcohol. Sorry. Make sure that you're drinking what is the right amount and feels like you're hydrated for yourself. If you're feeling a little bit groggy and you think, I don't feel hydrated, the next thing you can do is steam. That's the only thing that is going to give you that instant lubrication to the voice. So steam with sort of warm to hot water. Either you can buy yourself a steamer or you can do the old tea towel over the head over a bowl of hot water. Don't put anything in it, just water is absolutely fine. And then make sure that you wait at least 10 minutes before you sing so that the voice has a chance just to cool down a little bit there. Sleep, make sure that you're getting enough sleep so that the voice isn't tired. That's one of the obvious ones. Look at your stress levels. If you're feeling particularly stressed, you've got dissertations and things like that coming up. That is going to have an effect on your voice. So how can you reduce your stress? Think about all those different things. And then we talk about singing itself, things that are no-nos and things that are okay. So first thing, if it hurts, stop. If something is hurting you, stop. Sometimes we feel a little bit of muscular tension. That might be fine if we're adapting to something new. But as a rule, pain, stop. Avoid shouting. Yeah, full-on shouting. We can project, which is something totally different. But shouting with that sort of sound is going to cause tension and also be really, really damaging to our voice. It's going to make them slap together with no vibration, get nice and hot, and then you could do something like hemorrhage or nodules or something like that. Whispering, that is worse for you than shouting. Okay, so if you're going to whisper, think more about that sort of stage whisper that's got a little bit of voice in it. Oh, you over there type thing. Yeah, rather than that way. Otherwise that's going to cause a lot more damage. Try not to clear your throat all the time. If you think you need to clear your throat, then do a hard swallow and that will stop that from happening. Avoid loud environments where you can. I know we've got BOP, so it's managing how do we work with our voice over that level of volume and all the people talking. So do we reduce the amount we do that, or maybe not. But just think about that when you're in these environments. And then everything is in moderation. That's one thing to remember. I'm never saying don't go and do something. Just think about how much you do it, and that's going to be helpful to your voice if you think about how much you're doing these things that are going to have a negative impact on the voice. If you've got a voice problem, after 3 weeks, that's when you want to go to the doctor and say, I would like to see an ENT specialist. There are specialist clinics that will look at your voice specifically for singers, so make sure to check them out on the British Voice Association website. I hope this is useful as an overall thing for vocal health and hygiene, and it helps to prevent any injuries from happening. Bye now.